Huh. So, you thought I've already given up. That's not true. I had problems. For example, the controller I used kept disconnecting. Actually, control I was using was at my dad's place. So yeah, now we're back in business and entertaining all those people watching. Still, don't know how many. Won't check till like a year in. And I just gotta keep this channel running till Quentin comes up with Octopath March. And yeah, I mean, we only gotta keep it running till Metal Gear Remake comes out one day. So yeah, today we will continue playing. We won't care about the story because, Christ, you should know the story. It's a Sonic game. It's not even that it's not cringe to what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is what is the word? Like when edgy. It's not as edgy as like the adventure games. That's the word I was looking for. So only thing I checked was on my PC with the recording itself if my volume was halfway decent, and guess what wasn't? Yeah, volume. So this is about a little bit better, I hope. So yeah, do we have something to talk about? Actually, we kind of do. I mean, it's actually some new information for everybody that also watches the builds channel called. Oh, let's bring it. That call. What is it? The build channel called. Maybe having a stroke. No, I actually shouldn't make fun about that, but. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it's called Done Right. And I bought some stuff. Like, namely, 2 mopeds. It's like small bicycle. A bicycle, small motorcycle. Christ. And yeah, both of them are going to get rebuilt on the channel. One of them gets to be sold. The other I will keep. And use as my daily driver moped. And yeah. So it'll be an interesting build. I mean, one of them it's called a Puch. I know what I'm doing. I've built a few of them for myself, for my friends, for making profit. So I'm halfway decent at that, but the other one, a Simpson, or more like a Simpson, I have no clue. And it's also not automatic like the Puch is. It's shifted so it has gears inside. I don't know if he will even split the engine apart. We'll probably open it from the side and look inside if it's halfway decent. And obviously do an oil change. And if the oil comes out like all metal chivalry, I probably will have to open it. And yeah. At least for one of them I already seen it ran. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. What was the thing I wanted to say? Yeah, I paid quite a buck for it, but it's worth it. I'm not going to break even selling the Puch, but I will have pretty cheap Simpson, and I'm good with that. Yeah. Anything else I need to talk about? I mean, I'm still a kind of a shopping spree. I don't know why. Normally I won't give out any money at all. I mean, I've been trying to buy a Valve Index for like ages. But I always try to buy it from like really cheap offers that are obviously fake. But I'm thinking like, yeah, one day you will have one that just really sells it for 200 bucks. So I was buy it with PayPal and consumer protection, like buy protection. So I will get the money back, but that takes some time, and then like now I'm missing currently a few $100 from my savings. And technically I need new tires for my car. And they're also like thinking about, okay, if you get new tires, I currently got all season tires because we actually still got winter here. And my all season tires are fucking old, like literally over 10 years, and they're dry as fuck, and they're also starting to have like those little cracks and ripples in them. So I definitely need to change them. And I don't like my rims. Driving a BMW E36, so yeah. I'm currently opting for like getting some nice original BMW or like BBS rims, like the Styling 42. I really like those because those look like the wheels they used in the STW, which was the German racing division called. I don't know, but like racing league back in the day, and yeah, like paying homage to that would be cool. But those rims on their own can be, depends on who's selling it, like $1,000. I currently have an offering for like, I already talked with the guy, I can get them for $450. And that's pretty good price, especially because it even got tires, so I don't have to buy those. But then there's also like somebody selling cool rims, like rims themselves, for like $200. But I still have to buy tires, which would cost me money, but I actually don't want to spend any money at all. Especially since I just bought the mopeds for like $2,000. So I'm not short on money, but I don't want to spend any more as I need to. And technically I can still drive tires till they give out. I mean, they already give out under a little bit of rain, which is especially nice in a rear-wheel drive car, but something's just gonna make do. So, I mean, I could postpone the buying of that. But then I can maybe lose the offering for the tires. And those tires are pretty good and cheap and everything. You know, like even like no brand tires are like Continental tires. Only summer tires though. So I could maybe even sell them and go for, I don't know what to do, man. I mean, if I spend the money now or like half a year, actually doesn't change that much. I'm still going to lose the money. It just changes the momentary amount of money I have in my savings. But I got enough of my savings that I actually don't need to worry about. Like, my car could break down, and I can also just take no car. I live close to my workplace. Just school is like, yeah, you could technically drive with a bicycle, but it's right in the moped range actually. So I could drive it with the Poof. Like, my Poof I already own. I've owned like 5 Poofs. And also worked on all the Poofs of my friends and everything. So yeah. Drive there with that. I can go to Quinn like, hey, could you pick me up? Also, there's like a few things coming up. I want to spend money on like birthdays coming up, like even my own. And for my own birthday, I kind of want to give myself something. Like, I'm a little bit into collecting vintage video games, like if they get a good price. For example, I got like NTSC, so US, Ocarina of Time here in Germany, which is pretty amazing on its own that you can get that for like, how much I paid? I think it was 90 or 80 euros, which is an amazing price in our region. It's probably an amazing price in America too. But yeah, it's a cartridge in box and everything. It looks actually pretty decent. So that's what I collected already. I technically have all the Metal Gear games on in box. I mean, not all of them. Obviously not 5 and Revengeance because they are on Steam. But I own the PC version of Metal Gear Solid 1, like a collector's edition. of Metal Gear Solid 2, the PC version, like the DVD. 3 wasn't out on PC. So I still own 3 for PS2. And also I own 2, Metal Gear Solid 2 for PS2. And I also own Metal Gear Solid 4 for PS3, even though I got no PlayStation in this building. Then I've only ever owned the PlayStation 1. But I also got Metal Gear Solid, how's it called? Gotta look into my shelf. The HD collection for Xbox 360. They got Metal Gear Solid 2, 3 and Peace Walker. So yeah. But I mean, those games, why I collected them? Because they were like, I think the most expensive one was Metal Gear Solid 1 PC, like big box. That was already only like 20 bucks. And I was like, yeah, sure, I like the game, so why not? And for example, Metal Gear Solid 3 is actually in the steelbook. It was like $2.50. So I don't like collecting games, but I just want to keep them at the real value, even though I already paid like not the real value of enough time. Because if somebody comes to you like, yeah, well, you want to pay $90 for a game that came out over 20 years ago, you'd probably go like, hell no. Yeah, but they're all that much worth, especially Nintendo games never lose any value. Also, with Nintendo selling strategies, like you can still buy Breath of the Wild for new prices, for OBP, MSRP, it's MSRP. No, not MSRP, it's like launch price. Yeah, that's worth. Yeah. So I got a lot of things I could spend money on. Also, I have a few vinyls, but only like really a few. I mean, the most expensive ones I actually bought new is the Queen, it's called Collector's Edition? No, I think it's called, what's it called? Greatest Hits. Yeah, Greatest Hits 1 and 2. But yeah, those were like 20 bucks each, so it's not that much. For example, if I want to have Mario 64 cartridge and box, buy it NTSC in Germany, that's another like 90 bucks for a game that's, I wouldn't say it's worth 90 bucks as Ocarina of Time, even though I like the game more. But still, it's Mario 64. So I was waiting for a good deal and like looking at eBay and everything, like German versions of Craigslist and everything. What's funny is because I live so close to the Dutch border, I also am looking at their eBay and everything, because sometimes they have everything way cheaper, sometimes they have everything way more expensive. For example, currently also looking at Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes, which is the GameCube version of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. In Germany it's like 80 bucks. And we're like, hell no, I'll maybe pay like 60 or 50 for it. And I could have bought it in the Netherlands for 50, but then it had I was wondering, because most of the games there have also an English backside, which is actually pretty cool. But they had a Dutch backside, and I was like, no, this game's produced by Hideo Kojima, not produceerd. Well, geproduceerd. So, yeah. I mean, a few games I would like to collect, like games of my childhood, like Sonic Rush, keeping the Sonic theme. Give it to friends. Especially Quentin. Like, only to Quentin. Because I'm like, yeah. Like, we know that we both really like this game and have, like, childhood memories with it. Even though nobody really, like, remembers or played it back in the day, but everybody who played it loved it. So I got it for him. For, like, a few bucks. Yeah, it was probably worth more, to be honest, but I got a fair price for it, and I won't complain then. For example, I had Bowser's Inside Story, like, new back in the day. I bought it for my own money. I think it was actually the first game I ever bought new for my own money. could be. So yeah, buying that now would probably be way expensive because I sold it, sadly. Should have kept a lot more games. For example, I already had an N64 back in the day, but like German N64 running 20% slower, which is a no-no. Yeah, but I had so many games with like Banjo-Kazooie, and I had like all the games you want. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie with the a player's guide to it. I had Diddy Kong Racing, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Star Fox. I got a Worms, Armageddon. I got pretty much I got Smash Bros for it, like the definite games, but now I just got EverDrive card because I don't feel like spending $150 or so to play Paper Mario on N64. I'm like, nah, don't need to do that. But you could play it on Switch Online for only $50 a year, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. I mean, I would. I mean, I did. I got the game on the Wii U eShop, so I would like to have it now too because I already bought license to use it. I mean, that's what games are nowadays. If you buy them digitally, just license to use it, they can just take it away from you with a snap of a finger. Yeah. So if they want me to play the game legitimately, they just need to give me access to it. And that is even not that hard. You can just be like, oh yeah, we're nice Nintendo guys now. But yeah, since Nintendo CEO changed, like since Iwata died, a lot of things have been happening there I'm not 100% conform with. So back to the topic of me not good at spending money. I could spend money for friends, like for birthday presents, and to make them happy. I actually quite enjoy that, especially because I'm a bit of a cynical asshole when you talk to me, which is not a bad thing per se. It's just a thing sometimes people cannot deal with. Especially the look on my face is always like I'm going to murder you. So also then people don't talk to me, but when people talk to me, I actually help them 100% of the time. So yeah. But for me to make good, like all the mean stuff I say and do to them, just be like, yeah, let's just give them, I don't know, Sonic Rush. Yes, Quinn, I did it for that. And also for you getting it straight and getting a job. Maybe if you use hexagonal screws all the time, I will maybe give you another Sonic Rush copy. Maybe after you give me 300. Or you give me the Bluetooth speaker, I guess. But still. I could also give the Bluetooth speaker to someone and save money on that present. Yeah. But the Bluetooth speaker is a story for another episode. Maybe episode where Quinn is also there. Yeah. So I'm not good at spending money, but when I'm spending money, I'm always spending the least amount possible, but still a lot. Don't tell me the game just crashed. Okay, it didn't. People out there wondering why the game crashes sometimes. Could be because I'm running on a Windows 11. Could be due to the screen recording. And it also could be due to like the few mods I've installed, like the game is currently running on DirectX 11, which it didn't when it came out. Just makes it more compatible. So the actual the game has a little bit of stutter problems. So that fixes that. Also when you have Steam Deck, it fixes that. But probably interferes with some else things? No. with some other things, yeah. And also got Better of X Pipeline, and I don't know if the whole game directory is actually pretty standard. I had a few mods and played around with it. They could have left some residue, say it like, call it that. Yeah. I mean, it's not due to my PC by the 2070, and the game came out when the Xbox was still there, the Xbox 360. I mean, it has been there since 2005, and yeah, but still. So I'm currently thinking about which rims I should be getting, because like the actual rims I wanna have are Styling 42, like I already said. I'm so much how's it called? Topic hopping. Or topic changing, I don't know. Don't care. Could have made it into a whole episode just talking about rims. Anyway, I wanna have Styling 42 and 17 inches diameter, because I think this is a good even ground between going big like 18s, which would look amazing but probably ride horrible. At least due to what people say on the internet. And I think they already also drove 17. No, they probably drove 18 inches the STW, but still. I want to also have the car usable, but my grandma shouldn't. Oh my god! Thank you, Dolphin. My grandma shouldn't break her back while riding it. So yeah, I could get those for 450 and 17 inches. I could get those for and 16 inches for like $100 in the like 2 kilometers away. The others are like 50 away or like 60. So quite some. But I guess it's worth it. Sorry. Because even if I never get to use them, I can probably sell them. Like, those are like wheels people like BBSs. If you're into cars, you know what BBS is. Well, it could be that people don't like the specific rim for their car, but will still raise the worth of my car, which is a good thing, because I bought it pretty cheap for what it is. Could probably already sell on a profit. And the wheels would probably benefit. And I also could check what my current wheels are worth, since I'm not changing from like BBS from BMW to like no-name brands. I guess I'm not ruining the worth. Oh, this is reverse of the map? It's actually pretty cool. Or is it? I don't know, it just feels like big serpentine. Oh. Oh, hello. Yeah. So... I'm clueless, but I think I'll check how much my current wheels are worth. I mean, you can still legally drive them in Germany. We don't have a tire due limit. We just have a profile thread limit. So yeah, I'll maybe just do that tomorrow. Maybe I can sell them for like 200 or so, and then effectively spend 250 on the new wheels. Also, what I'm kind of having bad nightmares about, Sonic Adventure, or bad dreams, bad nightmares. It's a little bit of a double thing, because nightmares are supposed to be bad. It's about having to free up my car tomorrow. Actually, I don't have to tomorrow, but if I will pick up the rims from, for example, tomorrow or Saturday, I would really have to pick them up. to pull up. And fuel's actually kind of in a rise lately on expense again. Was down to like how much was it when I put it? Like 160 per liters, which is still much, but it's like much in considered the old ways. It was like 130 or like 150 at a time. So it was reasonable. Just called that. And hey, let's learn. Move it to my yeah, anyway, yeah, it's kind of at 170 at the moment. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. Spending money is a bad thing. Especially only if you only make like a few $100 per month. And when I'm not sure if I should spend money on something, I always getting some consent from other people, like my parents or like Quentin. Yeah, also the Marshall preamp and guitar things and everything. I think this is still a good deal. It's just, when will I pick it up? How much money will I spend? Don't know why it's all west up, but how much money I will spend on it, on fuel and everything. And then you have to do a little bit of calculation if it's actually smart to use my dad's car. And also get like there's a set of tires which is like as I can get. So yeah, I currently am evaluating buying a Les Paul guitar for a friend as his birthday present, because I still owe him some money. We went to a festival and never paid him one thing back. That looks awful. So I was like, yeah, he's into plays guitar, like not like professionally or anything. Oh boy. But he doesn't know how to play. What is the song called? I think yeah, Monster from Skillet. Stuff. So he knows his way around a few things. And his dream guitars like a Gibson. Like, if you're not a guitar person, the one Slash plays. If you're not a guitar person, the guitarist with the cylinder. Top hat, I mean. Sorry. So that's a form. And I found one, like, not a Gibson Les Paul, but like an Epiphone Les Paul. Don't even know if I ever said it was a Gibson Les Paul, but that's Gibson. Anyway, it's a Les Paul. And yeah. I found Epiphone Les Paul. Epiphone is a daughter company of Gibson. Like, if Gibsons are, for example, made in the US, which I don't know. Christ. Gibson is like their cheaper brand. And there's currently one selling them. Like a set of that with a Marshall amp and everything for like $140. But it's not too close to us. So I can drive there and maybe take my own car. Which is petrol. E36, like I already said. Or I could take my dad's car, which is diesel, so it's a little more fuel efficient. But since diesel is currently more expensive than petrol, I don't know if I should. I'll make a calculation, ask my dad. I mean, it's always then nice to combine those things together, so probably when I drive there, I can also drive and pick up the rims in Essen, which is a bigger city close to us, and the rims are 450 I told you about. So... Oh, Christ. Just hit 2 flies with 1 bat, or... What was there an English saying like that? I don't know, I just know German ones. Probably there is, but you know what I mean. Like, take 2 for 1 and just make it work out better and cheaper overall. I mean, then I always ask Quentin to go with me on a road trip. I mean, nothing compared to American road trips. It's just a simple let's drive somewhere for 40 minutes, pick it up and drive 40 minutes back. Not like, oh yeah, let's go see a different state and drive 10 hours straight. You don't have to do that. I can drive 5 minutes and have a whole other country with a whole other native tongue. Which is kinda insane, to be honest. But yeah, it's just Europe for you. Also, for example, those guitars, they're also more expensive than Dutch. eBay, yeah. And I also had another option for guitars. Or guitar, or like guitars. I had one for 99 that was already black and everything, because Danny's favorite guitar would be a Gibson Special Custom Ebony. Ebony? I don't know. But yeah, like the black one. With the gold accents. So I thought like, yeah, I could... The first thing I had was just like, I'm going to build him a full guitar, and I was like, you have no clue about building guitars, you don't know if it would ruin the sound. So I was like, okay, then maybe I will just buy a cheap Les Paul, like a Harley Benton or something like that. And I was like, you know what? There was like this one offering for like 99 bucks for the Les Paul, but he said there like no delivery. And I was like, hey, you know, it's for my friend and everything, could you maybe deliver it? And we went back and forth for like 2 weeks for him to say still no at the end, and I'm really pissed off at him because it was perfect. Like, I didn't have anything to work at, just like one panel I had to blacken and then some gold paint I had to apply. It worked out perfect. And now I have, like, my second option was an already broken guitar, like it has a broken neck. It's just some woodwork, and I'm pretty confident I can do the woodwork. Just like the fixing woodwork, just like gluing the, filling up the crack in the neck with some glue, drive some pins through it and call it a day. And then he also went like, yeah, it has some electronic problems and everything. I mean, he is currently offering me help to fix it, which I'm kind of sad about, because I probably would take the third guitar, the first one I told you about. But yeah, I mean, if he fixes it, he can probably sell it for more. Yeah. Funny coincidence, or not a coincidence, because I always like getting people presents that I really care about. Like, just spend some attention when people are saying like, yeah, I want that, that, and that. You can probably make out what to give them. And if you don't, then just give them nothing, to be honest. So yeah. What was I going on about? That I already gave Danny more than one guitar. Yeah, so I noticed that he knows how to play guitar because he has a broken guitar in his room. I was like, oh yeah, what's that in the back? Yeah, it's just a guitar. Oh, you play guitar? Yeah, I actually do. I was like, yeah, that's cool. So why don't you play something? That's broken, okay. Then I got him for his 18th birthday a really cheap guitar in our city. Like, it was a broken amp and the guitar for like 40 bucks. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's get that for him. So now I'm like, yeah, let's give him a proper guitar, and I'll maybe try to get him to give me the old broken guitar, because I can probably fix it. And also because this is a kind of pricey present, even though, yes, I owe him money, but not that much. But if he gives me the broken amp and the guitar, I think we're even. I can probably give me a little bit of lessons. I should probably learn to play piano beforehand, because I own a piano and have for like years. But you know, that's fascinating. Yeah, I would like to sing the lyrics now from Open Your Heart too, but I just know that's Open Your Heart, not the lyrics. Not like Live and Learn. Yeah. You know, everything is just so complicated. You don't have so much time anymore because you're working and everything just sucks. You know? That's why this guy work out, you know? Just imagine you the people would watch this channel so much that I can just go like, yeah, sure. I can afford the guitar for Danny. I can afford the GT86 for Quentin. And yes, I can afford the Porsche for me. Wouldn't that be cool? You'll also like, let's see how we fix them, because I would still buy the cheapest option possible probably. Like, yeah, we can fix it on our own. Probably can, but we try to and fail doing it, making it more funny for you. Wow. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, just, and then also like having enough money to build a place to hang out with friends and build stuff. That would be so cool. I mean, this is what YouTube is about, like broadcast yourself and everything. Which I'm doing right now. And I like the return we already got. Like, when we posted build, I tried to promote a little bit over Reddit. I'm not going like, hey man, I built something new, watch our video. No, I'm going like, I'm making it fair. That's what I would call it. Like, I'm going like, hey, sending a picture, like, hey, a friend and I built that. They're like, hey, cool. Pretty sure it's like something how you build. And I'm like, yeah, I made this YouTube video and everything. So it gets around more naturally. Not going like, yeah, I made this, please watch our video. No, that's not cool. Yeah. But I really think I need to change stuff in my life. I mean, I'm already trying to. I'm trying to trying to do sport every not every other day, but like at least 2 times a week. And I'm driving to work with my bicycle, you know, it's fucking cold. It's just always been like, oh yeah, so after work, mom wrote you to pick something up there and there. So I'm like, okay, I will not go to drive 5 minutes to work with bicycle, to drive 5 minutes home, to drive somewhere to pick up a package, because I need a car for it. I'm like, I'll just drive with the car in the morning. I know it's not good, but it's just a hassle. I should just do it. And like, it's already again for tomorrow. I need to go to the bank and put some. Yeah, it's just one more level. Even though it's one of the worst, but still. I need to go to the bank to put some, put actually some money for the guy I bought the puppets from my savings into my normal account, because there's a limit per month and I already exceeded that. Which 1 grand. So yeah, I don't want to let him wait. I mean, he's a pretty nice guy, but he was like, yeah, no, chill, man, I can even wait for next month. I'm like, no, I want to give it to you, otherwise I feel guilty. So yeah. Also, what I'm currently checking, I just checked the date. We're currently on the 19th of March. Even if I spend money now on my car, there's like work pays coming literally on the 25th most of the time, so probably good if I just spend the money now. I will talk with my dad about it tomorrow. He's always like, he also has a tight grip around his money giving out bag, except if it's for other people. Kinda got it from him and my mother, father, I think my grandfather, because he also was like, yeah, I'm the poorest man in the world, and like yeah, try to pickpocket a naked man and like stuff like that. Even though he had some money, and he also like spent it on some occasions. Like what he really liked was ice cream. I don't know why. So one time I was going getting ice cream with him, and I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, how much do you want? I was like, so yeah, it's kind of expensive. Can I maybe get 2, like 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla? And he was like, oh yeah, sure boy, sure thing. And I was like, yeah, okay. No. He said like, yeah, you can have 2. So it was his saying like, I can have 2. So I got 2, and then he got like 7 for him also. And I was like, you really just did that? But then he shared it with me, obviously. But anything else he didn't like to spend money on. Especially not more money than necessary. Like, he was a smoker, and when money got a little bit tighter, he just went immediately like, nah, let's quit smoking. Maybe also because... Oh, Christ. Maybe also because he had cancer. Not once, not twice, but I think it was thrice. I'm not so sure about that. If this was some tumors and like some growth in his body, all of them was cancer. Were cancer. So yeah. I mean, he's dead already. May he rest in peace. But yeah, he was a nice dude. And here my father really showed me to like how to not spend money. Not at all. And also always to look out like, get the cheapest thing. Not like cheap as being a bad product, but like a well priced thing. So for example, I got all my tools from like the Lidl brand. Like Lidl is a like grocery store here in Germany, and they have pretty reasonable priced tools and everything, and I always get everything from that because you just want to stay with one battery per brand and everything. So yeah, I think this is it for that episode. Tune in next time for a good episode of Daniel rumbles about his life, complains, and fucks everything up in Sonic. So see you next time. Bye.